Hello, welcome to the next video of our Rogue Trader playthrough with a recap of our last episode, or video, episode, whatever you want to call it. We're at Dragonus, I think that's what it's called. Let's go to quests. So we're at our second planet. I think we'll just go to here. Nope, that's the map. Nope. Get there eventually. Where is it? Flagship. Ah, well, I kind of do. Yes, we're going to run Dagonus. We've spoke to the nobles. We've basically done what they want us to do. We're now at the administratum to help our rogue trader friend to get a permit to deal with Xeno technology. So without further ado, let's carry on.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Wishing protocol, welcome to the palace of the administration, but defying your lordship, please follow me. Sound very good. Sacred palace leaders. Sounds a bit overworked. Where's the shop? I'll try and remember the shortcut for that. Alright, okay. Can I go in here?
It's about time.
Nope, can't go in there. But it's just a case of just following the corridor. Can I go in there?
Victory awaits!
My Auspex has detected something.
Ah. Sounds. Well, looks interesting. Just to know. Alarm, I know it hasn't been given a full cycle. Just had a point for players cover for me with the Master of Seals. For the Emperor's sake, I completely forgot about what extremely important seal. I'm going to run upstairs to do it. I don't think it will take long. I'll be back in a couple of hours. The note is covered in a thick layer of dust, just like the table on which it lies. Sounds like someone left and never came back. Sounds like a contact center, that. Master of Seals. I know we're noble bypassing the queue under the pretext just what I wanted to ask. All the highborn ever want is just to ask, but what about protocol? That is why I'm asking, are you going to follow protocol? What? So I paid off a few clerks to let us skip the queue, Shireen. Time is more important to me than any little formalities. Very well, don't just stand there. You are here now, or do you think the Master of Seals has nothing better to do than receive unexpected visitors? Begin entry, current hour, current turn, current cycle, 41st millennium. Don't you want to know who I am? What is this place? Tell me about yourself. Tell me about the work you did as administratum. My companion wishes to obtain. Yeah. Don't you know who I am? Zephyr's all that road, rid of Bay, Doroban, launches me. Found Freya's guide. The sole person to publicly assert their claim to be precise. Appleyard, Versian, Teneshal, right hand, the not departed, Theodora von Lancius, and Offerix Dant. Lady Navigator of House Arcelio, names and deeds are known to me. It says here that the von Valancius dynasty has owed your house one gold throne for 32 years. Here, take this, and I at least will mark the matter closed. Aye, House Arcelio thanks you for your service, Master of Seals. Of course, I know who is standing before me. It is my job to note a fair point. Does that mean my reputation has preceded me as well as esteemed Damar? No, I have not received no reports about you. Oh. I take it you are her sponsor. In that case, you must have made a written application to conform it to with template number 404.01, as well as the written permission for the processing and authorization of the personal data of your most sacred personage. Without it, I cannot issue mistress. Haydari. Mistress Haydari, the farm for collecting the seals required to obtain a certificate of seals. What seals? We will discuss that when Seth Van Blanches has prepared the private documentation. Sounds like Sarah Rose's eyes. You get the feeling that this is not the first person impression. Oh, it is. Go on, let's complete it. Get over and done with. Next is the consent form for bioprocessing and notarizing personal data of your most sacred personage. Protocol executed, application received, processed, approved. Come on, esteemed Damar, what is you? Oh, this should be fucking. Oh. Alright, here is your document, Mistress Haydari. Unfortunately, it does not yet have legal force. I can certify it as a sacred versatum tabular official. Once it has received 2 seals of approval, they are easy to obtain in the Imperial Court. Administratum servitors have been handling such tasks for over 50 years. There is one such servitor here in Dragonus in the Rogue Trader's Palace. The second is duty bound to keep the seal in the Telecos Epsilon system. Why can the seals not be affixed here in the Stratum Palace? Why am I obliged to handle such tasks myself? Find administratum servitors and have them place 2 seals of approval. The goal is clear. Please do return when you have prepared the documentation. Right, well I guess we're going back to the palace, so I shall see you there. Right, so we're back at the palace and we need to, or the courtyards really, but you need to try and find the servitor. and that we can get one of two of the seals. Right, so where is this servitor? And that's the question really. What's down there? Let's have a look in here. Don't think it's it does open. It's not in here. Where could he be? Oh, where could she be? Oh, where could they be? And, door opens, it seals in here. Open the bloody door, Jim. Ah. So it's just a platform, really. Oh, where is this bloody servitor? Are you it? Uh-oh, what's she doing now? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I thought I was an ugly seed, but my what's she doing? As Exalted One, as my witness, Shireen, I have tried everything I could to spare you any unnecessary headache over the seals for the Mercatum Tabula official eye. Even showed this aid with a temper worse than a sandstorm. The certificate would be extinguished, but your Chancellor merely kept batting me away with her flail of baseless denials. I suspect that the reason for this has nothing to do with my humble personage. Pressure the lips and allows that. Okay. Oh, nothing about me at all. Jezos arrives as she peers into its face to further away. I see, more Chancellor, will you tell us yourself, or should I help you? Whatever's the matter, Mistress Rosarian. I'm afraid that my words may anger your lordship. The seal you're looking for was lost over a quarter of a century ago. Her Ladyship Theodora Van has ordered a new one to be delivered from the Imperium, but as you well know, we are a long way from Holy Terror. With the warp storms ravaging the Cronus Expanse, we have been unable to receive a replacement to this day. I presume the one responsible was punished promptly and harshly. I ought to have you flogged for withholding critical information. Rest assured, Theodora Van Blessed ordered to have the malefactor dealt with accordingly. Servitude Imperialis. Your lordship, he now performs his duties to Imperium without reservation or error. Basically, he's been made into a servitor. That's what generally happens to criminals and stuff. You don't go to prison, you are mind wiped, made into a vegetable state, and then put to work as a servitor. However, one of the worlds under Caligios Winterscale's rule, like Dragonis, was granted the honour of keeping the sacred sigils of the Administration. The archives of House von Balanchis mention 3 systems that are presently under the control of House Winterscale. Those would be the Forgotten Twins, Langren's Bell, and the Nameless Star. I am confident that Administratum Palace is located on one of the planets there. We have a better chance of finding the seal in the pocket of some rich collector or fence than on a remote world renowned by way of rivals serene. I suggest we make contact with any traders we may encounter on our travels. People in my line of work tend to have a good eye for such things. There is every possibility that someone has waited their life to fleece, to return the great relic to its rightful owner. Let's have you float for them. There is something I must discuss with the Chancellor in private. Oh, by all means, Shireen, I dare not waste any more of the precious balm. That is your time and matters related to me. I may excuse myself. I need to certify this. Oh, okay, not yet. Okay, let's go back. Let's take my leave. So, basically, we don't have any seals. What? Right. Let's quickly just have contracts. Oh. At the Department of Administrators have noted an increase in pirate attacks. Imperial Navy is planning on conducting a large operation to eradicate the outlaws, but stocking up on sufficient amount of fuel has proven difficult to. Yes, do that. Factory World is secured the wrath of the Amnesia and has been struck by a major technological disaster. The machine spirits have gone to sleep inside. Ooh, handy. Yes, right. Awesome. Yeah, let's do that. You know what, let's just complete them. And what we can do now, if I remember correctly, is it Janus? Nope. So that's what's being built. There was something I wanted to build, but I can't do it because I was missing something. I think it was that one. Right. So that's been there, so it's Janus. That one. In which tons of organic raw material pass through fermentation, bats, hot rollers and pressure. It's not a lot. Yeah, I don't want to do the sloth thing. Magos biologists, custodians of the Janus secret irrigation plants, have taken an interest into the unique substance discovered on the planet. If provided with resources for erecting a chapel, they would delve into the mysteries of the chemosynthesis, which can turn deadly toxins into basic substance needed for life-saving medical kits. I think that was it. Let's go with that. And Dargonus, what can we build here? Right. A new hive city will be established on top of the ruins of Sycopion 84-249. That will give us a profit factor of 2 and times 4 people. Ecstasians for nobility. Nope. Emporium. The surviving spine of Scorpion 84-249 will be rebuilt into a space elevator. It will be capped by an emporium, accepting those ships that are too heavy to land on the surface. Blocks, projects, restoration. That's fine. So with that we get 5 jewellery, 5 ship components, profit factory. I'd say that's probably a better idea, so we'll go with that. Space elevator. What's not to love? And I will see you on the void ship. Right, so this is Mundus Balantius sorted, so I guess it's right, so this is Mundus Valantius. What's it called? Yeah, Mundus Valantius completed. Let's just try some more routes. What's that? Let's go to the Mundus Nile system. What's that one? That's for a quest, but I can't remember what quest it's for. Yeah, so I think we need to start making our way this way to. So let's head back to the 100 Dreams Crossroads. Hopefully nothing bad will happen, which during the warp's journey, the Argus discovered a strange object that had been following the road for his voyage ship for several hours. Judging by the distorted telemetry, it was a strangely shaped vessel of a Gdino design. Xeno origin. The unidentified pursuer tried to approach the void ship several times, allowing the Argus to observe the shimmering energy sails failing among the shifting currents of the warp. The strange chase ended after the mysterious ship vanished in the depths of the Sea of Souls. The Immaterium released us from its grip this time. Right, so let's head to I just wanted to quickly just come to this planet, well, this system. And the reason why is so even though I'm already explored it, I wasn't sure whether there would be anything new that appeared in it. So let's head back to the world map. Right, so let's head to this system. Lord Captain retires to his study to ponder what the future holds. A while later, his thoughts are interrupted by a timid knock on the door. The young servant in fine livery quickly bows to you and places a peculiar object on your desk, a transparent dome with a living flower inside. I'm instructed to deliver this gift to your lordship, Captain only. Let's try and... Before it is your fragile branch of Lavandulum Quadis, the most rare specimen native to the world of Quadis, Galactic sector. Covered in tiny blooms, the colour of purple sky, the plant has been carefully sealed inside a dome along with mineral fertilizer modified by the Magos biologist, which will sustain it for many years. Ah. Hi Factorum and Darius Dunlop should be able to assist with your expertise in articles. In the meantime, the box master could look into Thunder's attentions by listening to the personal. I'm not gonna go snooping about the good stuff in the box. I am the Lord Captain, of course. Let's head back. I think I know who sent it. Right, where's Amanda? I received this unusual gift, a living flower sealed in a crystal dome. Doesn't mean anything to you. Oh, your lordship, if this is what I think it is. I once came across a volume of ancient aristocratic rituals in a family library. I think I recall something called immortalium, a term from an ancient custom of the nobility, an eternal flower that can exist for centuries in the vastness of space. May I inquire who sent it to you? I'm not fully certain, but I can make an educated guess. Yeah, go on. Lady Cassia must have brought the flower from Eureka 5 with her personal belongings and kept it this whole time. Had anyone else aboard the vessel would be powerful enough to acquire such an exotic artifact, aside from you, of course. So the appearance of an immortalium in the life of two noble personages, its very special ritual meant to wordlessly evoke the true intentions of both parties. Every gesture, act, glance, and statement carries profound meaning, replete and with subtext. The very act of gifting an immortarium can be interpreted as a sign of favour, uncertainty of intentions, budding friendship, or even a request to keep a polite distance. Sometimes it is called all those things at once. How am I supposed to understand the meaning of my... That's a very good question. This is the entire point of the ritual, your lordship. How confident are you? What emotions bind you? Yeah. Make your move. Do you wish to reject the gift? Ignoring the gesture of acceptance is on your own terms according to noble etiquette. The reciprocal gift must display equal effort and devotion, and it must be delivered through a third party, just like the Immortalium itself. Truth be told, I know little guess. Do you have any ideas? I suppose you could discreetly ask Lady Navigator about your preferences in the first conversation. Find the most classic perfume. Provide sex and navigators for a library, send an average bloom, ladies. I've changed my mind. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I chose I chose to go with the third option, the library. Your will be done, your lordship. Give some time, and I will make sure your order is carried out to the latter. Letter, not latter. I'd like to replace the painting of my life. I'd like Theodora in my chambers, hang my portrait instead. Enough questions, yeah. I say that, but Amanda, I see what. There we go. Reputation. Second. Let's have a Navy, Imperial Navy, see what they can take fuel. Let's have a look at the yeah, no, I think we'll leave that, so let's head back to... I called it a world map before, it's no world map, it's a galaxy map, isn't it? So let's head back to that. Right, so we're in there, so we need to export that. Right. Right. I want to press number 2. I want to make it safe. But I'm down to 4. And I need to save. Save them. Otherwise it's going to be difficult to put it. Like, what's down here? Find the seal. Actually, no. Let's head to Telecos Epsilon. Right, and let's visit. No, I'm changing my mind. Let's head to the Pulvis Platinum route system. Lord Captain, urgent report. We have received an astropathic message from Region Antonio Arcelio, navigators are concerned about the fate of Cassia, who disappeared from Eurek 5. The region is requesting an update on her current status, and he has also inquired about the possibility of personal meeting to negotiate and arrange the return of Lady Navigator to her house. The psycho-emotional coding of the received message betrays acute concern, but it is also contains something that the astropaths have failed to put into words. If you'll excuse my forthrightness, I feel it is necessary to tell House Arcelio the truth, otherwise a conflict of naval stability is possible, which, given the current state of current expanse, will only play to the hand of the Nevis Imperium. Tell her that Cassie is safe and that the rogue trader would be honoured to meet in I'm not gonna. Yeah, number 2. Tell the House Arcelio that Cassia is safe and that the rogue trader would be honoured to meet in person. The rogue trader meeting. Alright. So I have to go back all the way to. Right. Okay, I'll see to it, Lord Captain. The astropath will transmit your consent. A representative of House Arcelio will be waiting for you on the capital world, Digonus. Receiving members of Nevis nobility is always a delicate matter. Please make sure to discuss the details of the meeting with your Chancellor upon arrival. Right, okay. During the warp voyage, ship's course, following the Lord Captain's orders and navigator's instructions, the voyage ship approached the warp reefs and passed the sharp formation without brushing against a single one. No one on board noticed anything particular, but it became a momentous event for the navigator, who gained a special understanding of warp emanations. Let's scan that. And we have 11 doodahs. Right, Lord Captain, the Vox systems inserted a distress signal coming from Imperial vessel. The system contains a ship that belongs to the planetary fleet of Digonus. The capital transmission repeated regular intervals. The message itself is corrupted. Cacophony, request for help, groans and shouts. What in there? Right. So I think we'll leave it there for today. I think we've done quite a lot, but not a lot at the same time. We're find out we need to get some seals. We've got some more doodahs to make routes safer, and we've planned to meet House Ophelio about Cassia, and we also got a gift and sent a gift. If you enjoyed it, please do give a thumbs up, like, subscribe if you've not done so already.